Alright, welcome back to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. So, on the last episode, I believe we had fought that, bear. That bear guy, or maybe we were collecting stones. I can't quite remember. It's been a little bit for me. It's probably only been like a day or two for you, but anyway, now we got some people to talk to, so we should get to that. Wow, nice work, Hunter. Not just anybody could capture such a fierce monster. I guess we did fight the monster last episode. Especially without any decent intel. Wow, you're just insulting your own job, because I'm pretty sure that's your, whole thing. That's the whole reason why you're still on this island and you didn't get, survived out. Now, don't let it go to your head, but everybody at Guild HQ is talking about you, and me, your trusty liaison. I don't know if you're necessarily trusty, if you really just admit to sucking at your job, but I made up for it. Oh well, I mean, you gotta take what you can get. By now, I bet you're thinking it's about time you were approved to hunt in a new area, huh? Well, slow down, partner. There's a little boy in the village. Okay. What's that? The little boy in the village has a request for you. I hope your intel is wrong on this one as well. He spotted some kind of strange creature in the woods. He thinks it's a pixie. Isn't that cute, kids? Yeah, you're totally not wasting my time or anything when there's giant monsters causing earthquakes out there. You should have seen him. A few measly zenny clutched in his tiny hand as he begged for anyone to help. Be a sport and check it out, even if it does sound like a bunch of malarkey. Well, way to use that 1940s swear. Oh, heck, that's a bunch of malarkey. Gosh, I tell ya. Just be careful. You wouldn't want the pixie to turn into a pumpkin or something. What? Do they have, Grimm's fairy tales here or something? Also, the kid dumped his life savings into this request, but don't expect a million zenny reward, okay? I'll write you a letter of commendation if you complete this. Alright, so now we have some quests, including his urgent quest. I almost want to start mopping up some of these side quests that are left. I don't really need to capture Great Jaggy, fight the bear guy. What's this? Deliver 3 monster guts. Okay, well, maybe I don't know. I'm wondering if this next quest isn't, fighting that big monster, although why he would think it was a pixie, I don't know. Very odd. Either way, there's definitely going to be a fight coming up. So, and that's deliver 3 golden fish. Sorry, I was just kind of in my own head about that. I think we can probably do that quest now, the one with the kid had left us. The thing about this right now is I would like to probably hunt that Jaggy and get his armor and maybe even a weapon, like another low-level weapon, but just one that's a bit better soon. Because I don't want this to get so tough just from me kind of, not taking the time to upgrade everything, or just upgrade a little bit more and just make it not need to make the game. I don't need to make the game as hard on myself, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want it to be as hard as possible. I'm not exactly a masochist, so... Hey, you seem like a loop around here, so maybe this is old news. The kids are carrying on about some odd creature that's in the woods. At first I thought it was just their imagination playing tricks on them, but then I cornered the kid who saw it, and he is report firsthand. Sounds like we've got a shakalaka on our chance. So Shaq's in the forest? It truly is Shaq versus nature. Except half as tall and with weird masks. So he's half the size of Shaq? That's still like an average sized person. That's a pretty decent... It's a pretty decent size. I hope you're just jumping... Okay. By the way, the kids insist on asking the guild to look for the thing they saw. Go check the quest counter. Yeah, I already did. So, we got that. And I don't know where to get dung. I'll have to look that up. I did look up what I should be gardening. I'm not sure if I said this. I think it was nullberries was what I could get me some decent money. So there's that. Can I do anything? I don't think so. Let's see. Maybe I can upgrade my sword or something. I probably can't get a full set of armor yet, but maybe I can upgrade my sword. No, I cannot. I am missing 1 ice crystal, or whatever this is. But I kind of looked at the sword trees as well when I was looking at the bow trees a long time back, and it seemed like this was the one I wanted to go down. I can't remember exactly what the difference was. I think one is more like... One has better sharpness, like your sword will stay stronger for longer, and it is, I believe, a little less base damage, but critical hit damage or something. It's a little convoluted, and I can't remember exactly how to explain it, because it's been a while since I looked. So, we'll do that, probably. Do I have, like... Okay, I got some potions, I got steak, I've got a pickaxe, which I guess I don't really need, but I'll keep it. I think we should be ready to go. Protect the Shakalaka. Okay, so this is like a... This is gonna be like a, what do you call it, an escort mission. Which it's fine. I guess we probably won't need a ton of armor, like high-level armor or whatever, at this stage in the game, high-level armor. Alright, let's get a map, get some of these rations, get some poison coatings for when I use the bow. Oh, that was what I was on to talk about. So, okay, where is this guy? This guy's in 6, so I gotta go, like, up and around to the right. So, the reason why I don't want to get armor right away is I don't really want to put effort into 2 sets of armor. That's kind of just unnecessary, especially if I'm switching over permanently. But there's also no really good bows right now. So, I'm trying to think of exactly what I was... basically, it's just... if I'm going to grind out stuff, I would like to do it just one time, if possible. And I guess we're protecting him from these jaggy guys. So I'm not sure, I'm not sure if I articulated that and then just kind of, came into my sentence halfway through, or if I was just in my head. And I thought, oh yeah, everyone knows what I'm thinking, but... Basically, if you... The gist of it, the narrative is I'm gonna switch to the bow. It will happen. But I'm trying to just make things go as efficiently as possible. And also, there's no really great bows right now. I need some parts. And they're kind of difficult to get until, I don't know, not necessarily a higher level, but a higher level for us. Because you need to kill tiny little creatures that don't just, fall over. Unless, if you hit them, let's just say, even an arrow, or your sword, or whatever you're using. Chances are they're going to just explode into a billion pieces. And these guys will not stop hitting him. Stop hitting him! Stop hitting Shaq! Okay? He didn't do anything. It's not his fault he's bad at 3-pointers, okay? You don't have to be a jerk about it. Huh. Oh, I hit Shaq. Sorry! I beat the shit out of him, actually. That was a pretty good shot. Okay, come on. Okay, go down. Go down so I can loot your friends, because I need your parts. There we go. Alright, hopefully this guy can stay alive for 3 seconds while I just loot these people. Stay there. Don't leave, you dummy. I just saved you. I just saved him and he just ran away. Whatever, I'm gonna loot things while he's doing whatever he's doing. Unless that's the end of the mission. Oh no, good, he's getting attacked. No, that's not the end of the mission, of course. Okay, well, we gotta get going. Maybe I can just quickly mine this on our way out. I think I would like to get one more of those ice crystals, because when I looked, it looked like we were pretty close to getting a new sword, and that would have been good. That would have helped. And I don't mind putting, resources into another sword, because when I'm collecting things, I'm probably going to use a sword anyways, because it's just easier. I don't have to really line up a shot or anything. I can kind of just wail on whatever's near the thing I want to get. Or if it's a monster I want to kill. Stop drawing in bigger dudes. Stop going to where they all are. He's just finding bigger enemies for me to fight, and it's really not cool. If you're trying to stay alive, at least do it, pretend like you care. Did I get the one? I think I got the one guy. Or maybe he did. I'm not sure if he can actually kill them. He may be able to. I'm not certain. Man, he's getting his butt kicked. This is not good. I'm sure half of it was me, absolutely walloping him with my sword. But still. Anyway, I don't know. The roundabout tangent was I kind of have to get some bow parts, and they're a little difficult to get right now, so me getting another sword would be good, is what I was basically trying to get out of that, and I took a really long path to get to that. Anyway, let's go save this guy who inexplicably keeps running away from me and to more danger. Like, I don't know what Shaq's deal is, but he's got a death wish, and it's not exactly the best. It's kind of... I mean, at a certain point, you know, survival instinct has to play a factor in people surviving. You know, you can't always rely on just some hero of the world to come save you from a bunch of tiny Jurassic Park animals. So, at least these guys are small, and I can just kind of, like, do this and sweep the ground. This is why I wanted to have a sword, for situations like this. Because this with a bow would probably be a nightmare unless I use the bow special, which can vary. Because the bow has just a bunch of different things, which I won't explain right now, because it's just something I'll have to get into later probably anyway. So the bow could be either good or terrible for that kind of situation. Like if it had special where it did kind of like an area of effect, you could probably take out more than one, and it wouldn't be too difficult because you really wouldn't have to aim. But if it was like a pinpoint, like, special, where it kind of just did a more direct attack, you might be able to get a couple, but it probably wouldn't be as easy. So, anyway, I mean, that's a really short explanation of it, and I'm sure it's not that complicated, but I suck at explaining things, so... Alright, can you talk to me? Alright, I did it. Alright, that was pretty easy, actually. I thought that was... Oh, I should have looted all their corpses before I left. Damn it. I gotta get in the habit of doing that, especially because those were guys that I would have needed. Like, there were things off of them I probably could have used. So, I probably should have taken that opportunity to loot them. But it just kind of slipped my mind because they were so small. Oh well, that's okay. It works out anyway. So now we got Shaq. I don't know what he's gonna do. If I remember right, they're just kind of like little sidekicks, and they don't necessarily help a whole lot, but they're there. And sometimes they can give you like nice little boosts, like a health boost, like, or something like that. Just a nice little assistant to help make your adventures go a little smoother. And a cutscene. My God, he's so tall. And he's very good on that show. Wait, is he on, like, ESPN with, like, Charles Barkley? I can't remember what Shaq does anymore. Either way, I'll slow down with the not-so-great Shaq jokes after this, I promise. Okay, so now we have some people to talk to. We'll talk to Shaq first. He's earned that right. Cha-cha! No, cha-ha! It's a greedy hunter. Whoa! Okay. He tried to put the hurt on the monster, but then the hunter charged. Steal his thunder. I did not steal your thunder. You were getting your ass handed to you. That is completely false. That's like, if you're in a, like, I don't even know. Like, let's say, oh, I don't want to talk to him yet. I don't know, say, like, I don't know, say you're in, like, a fight. Like, not like a street fight, like a MMA fight. Okay, hold on. We'll trade. Yes, just in time. Carrier pigeon came with good news. Land, you got commodities. This one is hunter realm. Their trade goods are certain benefit to hunting. One complication, now that the other lands want to trade you through, we must formulate a plan. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, now he's just telling me how to choose, like, distances and where I want to send him. Anyway, like, that's like if you get in a fight, like a sporting fight, like you're a boxer or something, and you're getting clobbered and the referee stops, you know, it's like, you stole my thunder? I had him right where I wanted him. I was planning on biting on his hand. He wouldn't have been able to get away from me then. He would have been within arm's reach. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I thought I sent all this to the box. Oh, no, that's right. I picked up some stuff along that quest. Okay, well, hopefully that's good. I mean, and now on the topic of getting new armor, there's a set of armor that I want to get just specifically... Okay, we'll talk to him and then I'll tell you more about it. Haha! Well, that's about the creature, Shakalak kid, couldn't find his way home. This means we cook him alive? Whoa, jeez! This guy's got a dark sense of humor. I like him, but... Or maybe he's just old and doesn't give a shit. He's like, oh, let's just eat Jack. Who cares? Okay, so how do you feel about looking after him for a while? Okay, so he's gonna be my partner is what they're saying. And he called us the dynamic duo. You are my Robin, and I am Batman, even though I'm not using a bat to kill these monsters. So, before I go talk to that lady, I'll just get this out really quick. There's another set of armor that's only really good for like 1 or 2 specific instances. All it really does, at least at the low level, I'm sure there's probably something equivalent to high level, but all it really does is it has a perk where if you are carrying things, I think you maybe like lose some less stamina, or maybe you don't, you know, maybe you can run with something as opposed to not being able to run. And you could also jump off of like high cliffs or take shortcuts without dropping the thing that you're carrying. So if someone's like, bring me an egg, that quest would suck without that armor. And so I'd like to get that while it's not like I couldn't later, but while I remember to, and then I don't go to this quest and be like, oh shit, I forgot to get the armor. So, for what it's worth, that's something I'd like to do. A new hunting ground. You can now go to the flooded forest. Wondering what sort of place it is. I mean, me too. I mean, it's not it probably doesn't have much foliage or rain. Don't forget a towel. Okay, that's always good advice. Okay, so now we have a new area. And this is probably where I was going to switch to the bow, if I remember right. Because I just kind of did a bit of research on the future and how I wanted to kind of plan out my steps. So I was... Yeah, I don't call it spoiling the game for myself. It doesn't really have much of a story. But I kind of had a look around. Got a feel for where and when I should do things. At least to the best of my ability. So... I think I'd like to mop up some of this other stuff before I move on. Like, there's this fishing thing right here. And then we can hunt the bear and capture a Jaggy. Capture a great Jaggy, which would probably also help me get some stuff and deliver 3 monster guts. Okay, so that's what will probably be on deck for next episode. But this episode's getting a little long, so if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and come back for the next episode where we'll probably mop some stuff up. Maybe I'll make it a bit longer of an episode just to get some things out of the way. Who knows? Anyway, see you later.